Okay, here we go. The problem with letting evidence speak for itself is that evidence doesn't speak. It's dumb. You have to put words in its mouth. And while you can't make up the evidence, you do make up the words. Your words are the facts and theories about the evidence. Stephen Toulmin, in his 1961 essay, Foresight and Understanding, wrote of the continual interaction of theory with fact, the way in which theories are built on facts, while at the same time giving significance to them and even determining what are facts for us at all. Most of the words we use are prior to the facts and theories. They predate the science, so they would be preconceptions on which the science is founded. Science doesn't provide foundations, only superstructures. Our cognitive faculties float on a sea of experience and build rafts of knowledge with whatever preconceptions and evidence are within reach. As technology and culture change and the currents of evidence surge past us, partly in response to the rafts we've built, the old rafts become obsolete and require us to build new ones. New instruments detect new evidence, new values generate new goals, new knowledge creates new questions. To ask if any theory is true or false in any permanent sense is to ask the wrong question. Particular statements within a particular theory can be judged true or false with respect to that theory, but the theories come with expiration dates. The moving parts inevitably wear out. Douglas Alchin notes that the key epistemological distinction is thus not between true and false, fact and artifact. Instead, it is between empirically unresolved questions or uncertainty and resolved questions where fact and error have been differentiated. The primitive state is uncertainty, not being wrong. He notes that this is not a stable distinction. Once a question has been resolved, once a raft of knowledge has been built, further investigations and ideas may kick it back to being uncertain again. New rapids of evidence and currents of thought may make it obsolete or even break it up. Alchin relates the story of Drs. Eichmann and Grins. In 1886, the germ theory of disease had just become popular. Dr. Eichmann set out to find the bug that caused beriberi. He conducted the largest controlled study for his time, 280,000 subjects. The results were conclusive. People who ate a diet of polished rice contracted beriberi. People who ate unpolished rice didn't. Obviously, the rice kernel contained the bacterium and the husk contained the antitoxin. He confirmed his finding by feeding beriberi patients their polishings. They got well. He got a Nobel Prize for his work. His successor, Dr. Grins, became concerned when attempts to culture the bacterium failed. Grins turned the question inside out. Perhaps the cause of beriberi wasn't something in the rice, but something not in the rice. Eichmann's theory, which was proven true for the data of his time, became uncertain again. Grins built a raft around the idea of nutritional deficiency, which did all that the germ theory could do and a lot more. One may be tempted to draw a comparison with modern theories of gravity and gas versus electricity and plasma. In a free society where further investigating and speculating are not suppressed, the inquiries continue as the knowledge is being resolved. Hence, knowledge constantly undermines itself. Such freedom is a fearsome thing. Reputations, livelihoods, even entire industries are supported on these rafts, and the raft's obsolescence is cause for uneasiness, even panic. Knowledge casts a directional light. It illuminates a few things for a short time. Many people have strong incentives to keep the light focused on their raft, to keep alive the belief that it's the ultimate knowledge, that it's a final thought. When the raft breaks up in the rapids of new evidence and ideas and the light goes out, much of what we call knowledge becomes after-images that sparkle in the darkness of uncertainty and mislead us. Halton Arp has said that it's better not to know one thing that's wrong than many things that are right. The left hand of knowledge is this conceit that we possess a final thought. We are flotsam in the rapids of our experience, and our models, though they last 1,000 years, are, like us, mortal. However, we can take comfort and courage from this observation. We float.